I am so thrilled today to be getting this table finally in my home. Yeah, I've been looking for this table forever.
I'm dreaming in dreams bigger than me, taking my time, giving to me, paint my life into a
So Antique Purveyor has this thing where we have like this AP experience. And so we've always tried to make the experience great, from finding us to browsing, meeting us, seeing the table, the delivery and everything. So we call it the AP experience. We want the whole full service right down.
Yeah, it's like personal touch.
A personal touch, yeah. So if you could talk to my customers and tell them what you experienced here at Antique Purveyor. I couldn't meet with you that day because our schedules were wrong.
But what happened was, I've been looking for this table forever. I understood the concept of a Jupe table, and I always wanted a round table, but I was able to go online and find Antique Purveyor, so that was very helpful. The diagrams of the table, the specifications of the tables were all online, so I knew exactly what I was getting. But the piece de resistance was when Don sent me a photocopy via my phone, a picture of the table, and it was absolutely stunning. We made arrangements to go to Connecticut from New Jersey to see the table, and I have to tell you, I was stuck in traffic for hours, but they waited for me to get there. They showed me the table, and it was everything I was hoping it would be and more. I am so thrilled today to be getting this table finally in my home.
Yeah, and you were waiting for construction, right? We consolidated this for you for a while.
Exactly.
And held on to it.
Yeah, and so that personal touch comes into place with working with Don, letting him know what table I was looking for, making all the arrangements for me to physically come and see and touch the table.
Yeah.
And then having him hold on to it as I
Until you were ready.
was ready to get the table delivered. So it's being delivered today. I came home to make sure I was here to see the table delivered.
Right.
And it is absolutely gorgeous.
So one of the things that we talked about, we're going to be on designing spaces soon, and one of the questions that we talked about with the person who was interviewing me was was what makes us different. And one of the things that makes us different is getting the pictures very accurate on our website and to your phone.
Yes.
So would you say that this is pretty much exactly what you were expecting when you came to the shop too, right? The pictures and the color and everything?
It was absolutely perfect. So the pictures, spoke 1,000 words. And when I got there, if you could have seen the smile on my face, you would have thought that.
Too
that
bad I wasn't there. Yeah.
It was a very good day when I got there after all the GW Bridge traffic and saw this table and knew instantly that, of course, I wanted it. So it was never a question at that point. It's like, okay, where do I sign?
Right. Now, have you ever bought anything from major like e-commerce giants and had things delivered? I'm starting to find out from customers what that experience is like, because I can't imagine this stuff getting moved with regular yellow truckers and stuff. I know what goes involved with getting it in perfectly.
Exactly.
Have you had any?
Well, I've ordered a couple of pieces for the house from other vendors.
Right.
And, one was not a great experience. It was, ordered a base table for my bedroom, and it was a heavy piece. And when they got it into the house and we were unpacking it, it was damaged.
Yeah.
And so I think that's one of the bigger issues that you get with people delivering your stuff, is that it's damaged. So you have
Isn't
to push
that
it.
so frustrating?
It's not packed well. It's when you guys rolled this in here, and I saw how securely it was packaged, I knew
and you know
that
what,
there wasn't going to be a scratch anywhere.
Right, you just know it, right?
You just know it. You can see
and
the
you know what?
packaging,
It's not like we wouldn't be able to. We aim to achieve 100%, and it's not that I can't do it again. But you wait all this time for a table. You don't want the thing getting rolled out and you have to wait for another one. And and on top of that, you're looking at this table when you came in, like this exact table. You touched it. We could actually have people. Sometimes I would flip a leaf over. We get people that are skeptical. They're so sorry. We gonna really get this table? I'll have them sign it with a Sharpie
on this,
so they can feel like yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my table. But it's been such a fantastic experience.
Oh, I'm so glad it worked out.
And I would do it again in a heartbeat. And if anybody's looking for this type of quality, I will certainly refer them to you. People, when I tell them I'm getting a round table, it's like, well, where are you getting that from? And I instantly say, you got to go to the purveyor to get it.
That's great.
If you want a table that's truly round and expands round, which is what I always wanted,
Right.
this is what you have to do. And I can't wait to call my Aunt Mildred. I've been telling my Aunt Mildred for the past 15 years that I wanted this type of table.
This is a Jupe table, right? With the
Yes,
mechanical
a Jupe
leaves.
table. So I'm going to be taking some videos of it and send it to her, because what she told me was, look, sweetie, you're going to look at every other table and you're still going to want that Jupe table. Just save up some money and buy it. So that's exactly what I did.
That's
so I got
great.
exactly what I want. Yes.
That's awesome. I'm glad we made you happy, because we do aim to make everyone happy the first time around. You
And
know?
I am. Voila.
That's awesome. Well,
So this has been such a fantastic experience. I highly recommend you guys to any and everybody.
that's great. And it's that experience word again. That's why it's become
It's,
a
it's
part of my
customer
logo.
service, and that's not what you get anymore. It's what you used to get
Right?
30 years ago, and
It's
now you
funny
can't
you
find
say
it.
that, customer service. Oh, let's just put those in for her too. The bolts. So the funny thing you said about the service. So when they, that was one of the differentiating factors that I tell people. Like, we follow through with a lot of service, but what some people think about service, some e-commerce stores are really just about a chat window and a globalized 1-800 number that connects
Okay.
you to a guy, and then he doesn't
So
know
you
anything.
have to know that I'm old school,
Yeah.
and I'm not a kid. When I get to a point where there's a chat window instead of me being able to call a real person,
Right.
I'm less likely to stay on that web page.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
I'm in that same camp. I won't even
exactly.
stick around to look around. It's like I can't even work with that.
Right, and Don, you have to take a lot of credit for this too, because when I first reached out to you, I got to you directly, and I've been talking to you or teaming you or messaging you ever
I'm
since.
glad you appreciate that,
So-
because I actually mentioned that on the interview. I said, you know what? That's what they think of service. My idea of service is giving you my cell phone,
Yeah,
and
pick up
if
the
I'm
phone.
not around, you'll have an equal, and you'll have some sort of person that can
Exactly.
understand.
So it has all turned out so well. Wow, and the brown just accents the gray and the brown that's already here, so it's just like, I'm loving this.
Yeah. And this base is heavy.
Yeah,
Like
it
that's
is.
like a butcher block. It's a little dusty. I can see it in the camera,
But that's okay, I can.
it's heavy
I
and
can-
sturdy. So we wanted to do a saber leg on this table, and the only way I was comfortable doing a saber leg is to make it short and stout.
Okay.
So I got that shape, but it's not a fragile design.
Right,
So
and you want to know something? This works out better than the traditional stable legs that are long and thin.
Yeah.
Because when you're pushing chairs up to the table, that's almost a barrier when somebody's
Yeah.
sitting close to that leg, and you don't
Yeah.
want anybody to be hurt, But these legs work perfectly with
Yeah.
the chairs that I ordered.
cool with the base. A lot of people like that big column. That's the whole reason I did this table. Is like they want a big column under the table. So
But it's been such a fantastic
I'm
experience.
so glad it worked.
Da, da, da. Do my happy dance.
Yeah. Look at that picture from you. Come on here. Look at this. Look at this. The shape and everything on it. It looks like the table can go this way a couple inches. You notice that? See that?
Because you're looking at the window placement.
I'm looking at the chandelier.
Chandelier,
See the way the table is not quite. It's got to come this way, about 2 or 3 inches.
There, they showed me the table, and it was everything I was hoping it would be and more. Yeah, I've been looking for this table forever, and it was absolutely stunning. But it's been such a fantastic experience.
Oh, I'm so glad it worked.
That's exactly what I did.
That's
I got
great.
exactly what I want. So this has been such a fantastic experience. I highly recommend you guys to any